What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. For today's recipe, I'll be making some jollof rice, and as mentioned in the title, this is my first attempt at making it. So, without further ado, let's get started. For this recipe, I'll be using some chicken. However, you can use any type of meat that you prefer. Goat meat, beef, or even turkey are a great choice. On medium to high heat, I will go ahead add the chicken and half a cup of water, half a cup of red onion diced. For seasoning, I will go with curry powder, chicken bouillon, garlic powder, and some thyme. Mix well and allow it to cook until the pieces of chicken are fully cooked. Don't forget to cover the pot. So while the chicken is boiling on the side, I will go ahead and blend the following vegetables: red pepper, tomatoes, onion, some habaneros pepper. And to make the blending process easier for me, I will go ahead and chop the vegetable first before blending, pretty much like this. I will add about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. However, if you do have fresh garlic, that's even better. Then blend all this here until smooth or until you obtain a paste similar to mine here and set aside. At this point, the chicken is cooked. I will retrieve them and transfer it into a bowl. So what you can do with these is to either fry them, bake, or air fry. So in my case, I choose to air fry them, but not at this time. When the rice is kind of ready, that's when I'll go ahead and air fry the chicken. And for the chicken broth, I will just strain it and set aside. Now onto the tomato slash pepper paste, I will say. We're going to add this and cook on medium to low heat until it's fully cooked. So what you want to do here is to cook this until the water drains out completely, which took me about 25 to 30 minutes kind of. So be patient with this part because it will definitely take some time. In the meantime, I will wash the rice properly. I'm using basmati rice and let it soak in water. I'm a big fan of this method. However, you can choose to either steam it or cook it in the microwave before adding the rice to your stew. So do whatever works best for you. So once the tomato slash pepper paste get to the texture that we're looking for, we can stop cooking it at this time. Now bring it back the big pot on medium to high heat. We're going to add about a cup and a half of vegetable oil. You're going to need a great amount of vegetable oil here. No worries, if needed, you will reduce this later on. Once hot, we're going to add the diced onion. Fry it for 1 to 2 minutes. Then we proceed on adding the tomato paste. I added about 3 tablespoons. You know what? Let's say 4 tablespoons because that tablespoon, especially the last one, was kind of bumpy. So let's say 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Next, we're going to mix this here, or I will say stir it until we get that burgundy color. So like it's kind of trying to burn, but not exactly. And this part took me a good amount of time, I will say, around 30 minutes or maybe a little bit more. So reduce your heat if needed and keep stirring it until you obtain that perfect color that we're looking for. Because this is the base and you want this part to turn out perfect, you know. After that, I'll be adding the tomato slash pepper paste and mix it well. Then add some water to it. I added about a cup and a half to 2 cups of water. Mix it well and let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. I will then be seasoning this with the following spices: chicken bouillon, paprika, curry powder, some thyme, onion powder, salt, and maggi, and season to taste. Now we're going to stir this well and allow it to cook for a good 5 to 7 minutes or until the oil starts to appear on the surface. Cover it up, and if needed, you can stir it from time to time. At this point, the oil started to appear on the surface. You can go ahead and check your seasoning, adjust it if needed. I almost forgot to mention that I added some bay leaf to it when I was adding the spices. You're also going to need this. I will then reduce the stew and the oil at the same time before adding the rice. At this time, the rice should be softened because it was soaked in water prior to adding it here. So you will not need a lot of water at all to cook the rice. Then mix well to combine. Cover it up and allow it to cook on medium to low heat for a good 3 to 5 minutes. After the 3 to 5 minutes, we can add at this time the chicken broth. A little bit more of stew, just enough to cover the top, then mix well to combine. Cover this with some aluminum foil. The aluminum foil will trap the steam inside, which will cook the rice faster and also prevent the rice to be soggy. So instead of us adding water to cook the rice, the steam will do it for us. Also, I will mention that once the rice is covered with some aluminum foil, reduce the heat to low and let it cook for a long period of time before opening it. In my case, I let it cook for about 10 to 12 minutes before opening it. I basically repeated the same process until the rice was cooked to my preference. And if you chose to air fry the chicken like I did, at this time while the rice is cooking, you can go ahead and air fry them. Once the rice is cooked to my preference, I will now go ahead and add the tomato and onion and mix it well to combine. Lastly, I will be adding about a tablespoon and a half of butter. I will now mix all this together until fully combined. And the reason why I added the butter is just to bring back that moisture on the rice. Kind of make the rice shiny, if you want to put it like that. We'll then cover this, still on low heat, and allow this to cook for a good 5 to 7 minutes. And that's it. So these are pretty much the step-by-step I took to make this beautiful looking, nice, delicious jollof rice, which turned out to be really good. The taste was amazing. And for this being my first time making it, I am so proud of myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's recipe, love the content shared here today. And if that's the case, please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn that bell notification to be notified anytime a new video is uploaded on here. Also, if you try to create this recipe, let me know in the comment down below how was it, and why not share with your friend and family. Until next time, take care.